Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU, the mighty mix spammer, and now bringing once again one versus one videocast. This is because I promised you... No, actually this is not because I promised you otherwise. Well, unless this would mean that I'm a pretty big liar or whatever, but actually I wanted to make our 2v2 and I decided to make a 1v1 for whatever reason that I actually do not know what it was, but anyway, I should not care about it any longer. So this is a 1 versus 1 between Freedom and excuse me, not Independence, it was other movie, and Captain. So yeah, this map is Jungle Basin. I'm actually saying the name of the map because you might be unfamiliar with it. It has been recently added into ranked 1v1 match, which I found out by complete accident because I no longer play 1v1s. As you all know, I actually started to play some 2v2s, which turned out to be kinda random, especially because I play as random, but that's not exactly what I meant. So yeah, Jungle Basin, I'm really excited. I want to see how this map turns out to be. It seems interesting with easily defended expansion covered by rocks that, you know, can turn out to be additional route into your main because it has 2 ramps right here. So we'll see how it goes, and because those players are still starting up their early game, there's not much to comment. I'm going to comment about some off-topic things, like for example, it is right now at 10 PM, I think. It's Sunday and I just ate my lunch. I feel proud of it. So on lunch I had some delicious little lamb. It was really rare, actually it was very rare. Actually it probably had, we shouldn't call it a meat with a lot of blood, we actually should call it blood with a lot of meat. But yeah, as I said, it was delicious. But I know some of you might call me barbarian because I ate a little lamb, but from the other side, when I saw this lamb, I just said, "Hey, good looking, what's cooking?" And she was like, "Whatever, dude." And then I ate her, right? Because that's how it works. So yeah, there we go. Actually, as you can see, Freedom is scouting out with his first pro, getting into Captain's base. Captain is having already 2 barracks. He's not creating another for the first one, however. He is already resetting his orbital command, which is kind of standard, I guess. And Freedom is going for a fast cybernetic score. I mean fast, this is exactly as fast as it should be, so you can call it fast or you can call it normal, depending from the way you like it, or whatever. I really have no idea why I called it fast. Well, maybe because it was warping fast or whatever. But there is something that is actually fast, a fast expansion from Captain. I keep thinking about him as Independence, especially when I refer to him after I refer to the Freedom. So, actually, I wonder from which gateway are they? I mean, not this gateway, I mean the server, actually. Are they... I think they might be Korean, but I actually do not remember. I'm sorry, I forgot that. But if that actually matters, I mean, we know that if they are Korean, then we can expect some really top quality gameplay. But even if they are not, we also have a big shot at big quality gameplay because they are called Freedom and Captain, not to think that they are called Independence. So as you can see, Captain is actually going for a lot of Marines with no add-ons. Now he's creating a tech lab. So this was because he grabbed a very late refinery. I actually did not notice that before, but he really got that refinery very late. Now he's getting a second one. But the other thing that is noticeable is the fact that he's almost done on his expansion, while Freedom has not even thought about expanding yet. He's just having 2 zealots and a couple of Starcraft and a couple, by saying a couple I mean 2, which is actually kind of normal because a couple is usually 2 people, unless you live in a strange country when a couple means a couple of people instead of 2 people. Whatever, I just wanted to say something smart, and as usual I did not manage to do so. So I guess you can laugh at me now, and this is exactly what I meant to do, because I like when you laugh when I say something stupid. So as you can see, this game turns out to be a little bit slower than I was expecting it to be, because both players are actually fast expanding, which is kind of funny, unless it is not. And yeah, Freedom is just now getting his second warp gate, and he's now getting a robotics facility, and there is still not much to comment on. And there we go, a scan exactly at the very time when Freedom started making his structures. However, as we know, it is possible that he will cancel the robotics facility and go for the tech. Will he do it? Will he do it? No, it does not seem like he's going to do it, so He'll just let his opponent know what he's after. So it seems like a very non-started free racks push, especially because it was a wrong build order. It is having a factory and it does not look like free racks push at all, except that it has free racks. And well, we could call it a very delayed free racks push with no gas at the initial stats or whatever. Once again, I lost my tongue in process of talking, which happens once again a lot. So we're having an observer going on from the Freedom. He is going to try and find out what his opponent is after, because as you know, he did not manage to scout very well his opponent at all. Oh no, not back. Not back, not back. Okay, once again, I want to press V, not B. Okay, so this is how much Freedom knows, which is pretty much nothing. Like, he's got no idea what his opponent is going for, because 2 racks does not see you too much, except that your opponent is most probably going for some kind of bio build, which is kind of obvious, I guess. And this is indeed the truth, because there is a combat shield in process. The stimpaks are already researched, so we're going to see some heavy marine marauder action. And there is, however, no concussive shell upgrade for marauder. This is kind of strange. No, actually, really, this is kind of strange. What is there? No. Yeah, there we go. Finally, concussive shell is going on. I have no idea why they were not researched before. If there is any decent terrain player, please explain it to me. If this is just a random mistake, misclick, or if it was intended for some demonic plan I cannot dare to see. So Freedom finally is able to see what his opponent is going after. It's kind of funny that the detector icon is still the same as, you know, but wow, the permanently cloaked one is changed. Whatever. So as you can see, Captain E is going for another support. He's making some more barracks now that he's got a better income, and he's going to try and steamroll over his opponent, while making a couple of siege tanks as well. So we'll see how that turns out. Meanwhile, Freedom is still not doing anything. I think I picked a bad replay to watch, but maybe, just maybe, it will result in a beautiful late game combat, which I just hope it will happen, because at the moment there is nothing pretty much happening, and the only way I can you know, make you interested in this game so far is just by saying random stuff like I was saying all the time until now, when I actually stopped saying random stuff and started complaining about the quality of the replay. I mean, I'm pretty sure we are going to see some ginormous battle in a second right now, especially because Captain is finally moving out, but this does not look like a Korean play to me, if you know what I mean, actually, because yeah, Korean replays are full of wow and lol and OMG and stuff like that. Korean replays are like this little lamb that you can eat and have so much pleasure with, but this does not look like a Korean replay to me, at least for now. I mean, come on, a single Colossus so late in the game, I mean, nah, it does. No, don't tell me I'm going back. I wanted to see you being crucified alive. Okay, maybe I did not, because this actually wouldn't be really gentle of me, but still, of course, this is the logical thing he should have done, because he was afraid of this, that this Colossus, there's only one Colossus, could have pwned him, but this is making the replay itself boring. I mean, there